Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. This is my video for chapter 1 from 3 Indices part 3. Our learning standard for this video to relate the division of the numbers in index form with the same base to repeated multiplication and hence make generalization. Okay, this is brainstorming 2. You can review this in your textbook. 4 to the power of 5 divided by 4 square. 4 to the power of 5 is 4 multiplied 5 times here, divided by 4 square. So we cancel out the same number as the denominator. So the remaining is 4 cube. So 4 cube here you get from 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2. So we can conclude that 3 here we can subtract the index or the power 5 minus 2 to get the answer. So for this 6, 2 to the power of 6 divided by 2 to the power of 5. Do the same thing, cancel out the same amount or same value, and then the remaining is 2 to the power of 4. So 4 here is actually 6 minus 2. So C, do the same thing, cancel out, and the remaining is square. So square here is actually 5 minus 3. So from brainstorming 2, this is that we look as now. So in general, a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n is equals to a to the power of m minus n. Okay, this is for the same base. So look at example 8. Simplify each of the following. Since this is the same base, so you just subtract the power. So for A, 4 minus 2 is equals to 2. So answer 5 square. For B, negative 3 to the power of 4 minus 2 minus 1. Don't forget this is power 1. Okay. There is no power written here. Doesn't mean it has no power. So power is actually 1. So don't forget. So 4 minus 2 minus 1 equals to 1. So for the final answer, didn't write the power 1 here. For C, m to the power of 4, n to the power of 3 divided by m square n. So 4 minus 2, because m here same base m. So for base n, 3 minus 1. So this is the final answer. 4 minus 2 is 2. 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. So final answer, m square, n square. E. So for the coefficient, we have to divide it. So 25 divided by 5, x 2 minus 1, this is power 1, and y 3 minus 1. So 25 divided by 5, you get 5. So x y square. Okay. For E, divide the coefficient here, 12 divided by 4, then 10 minus 5 minus 2. And skip, actually you can skip this step. You just can write it as 12 divided by 4 is 3, so 3 to the power of m, and minus 5 minus 2. So 10 minus 5 minus 2 is equals to 3. So 3 m to the power of 3. So for example F here, negative 6 divided by 2 first. We solve one by one. So negative 6 divided by 2 first. And then P, 8 minus 5. Negative 16 divided by 2 is negative 8. And once you finish this, then you divide by 4p squared. So negative 8 divided by 4, p cubed divided by p square. So this is the final answer. So this is your homework, test 1.2c. For second learning standard for this video, relate the numbers in index form raised to a power, repeated multiplication, and hence make generalization. Okay, brainstorming 3 to the power of 4 to the power of 2 to the power of 4. This is index form raised to a power. So 3 square here, multiply 3 square 4 times. Then, as you have learned from the previous video, 2 here for multiplication, you just plus. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equals to 2 times 4. So we can conclude that 3 squared to the power of 4 equals to 2 times 4 and equals to 8. So for B, 5 to the power of 4 multiplied 3 times, so 4 times 3. So here, 4 times 3 equals to 12. For C, 4 cubed multiplied 6 times, then 3 times 6. So here, 3 times 6 is equals to 18. So it is found that 3 squared times 4 is actually 3, 2 times 4. 3 to the power of 2 times 4. So in general, a to the power of m to the power of n is equals to a to the power of m times n, mn. Okay, simplify each of the following. So you just multiply this to power. So a, 3 to the power of 8, 4 times 2. H, 3 times 10 is 30. Y, 6 times 3 is 18. So negative y to the power of 18. So determine whether the following equation are true or false. So this is the left hand side, this is the right hand side. Do the left hand side first, then you'll get 4 to the power of 6. 2 times 3 is 6. Same goes to this for the right hand side. 3 times 2 also 6. So this is the same value. So we can conclude that this is true. So example B, do the left hand side first. And then 3 times 4 is equals to 12. For the right hand side, 2 times 6 is also equals to 5. So this is the same values. Hence, it is true. For C, as you can see, this is different number, different base as this. So you just change or convert these to these 3 first. So 27 is actually 3 square, 3 cube. So for the left hand side is 3. 2 times 6 is 12. For the right hand side, as I mentioned just now, 27 change to 3 cube square and 4. So 3 times 2 times 4 is equal to 24. This is not the same as this. So hence it is false. So this is your homework, mind test 1.2d. Okay, let's move on to our next. How do you use law of indices to perform operation of multiplication and division? Now we want to combine multiplication and division. Also raised to a power here. So m to the power of n times b to the power of n in bracket to the power of q. We can solve a. We can conclude that a to the power of m times q and b n times q. So for divide is the same thing, but here is divide. Here multiplication. So simplify each of the following. Don't forget you have to expand like this. So 7 to the power of 3 times 3 and 5 to the power of 4 times 3. So this is the answer. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. For B, do the same thing. You have to multiply all of every base in the bracket. So 4 times 5, 3 times 5, and 2 times 5. So altogether 2 to the power of 20 times 5 to the power of 15 times 11 to the power of 10. So C, same thing, P square times 4, Q 3 times 4, R is power 1 times 4. So this is the final answer. P to the power of 8, Q to the power of 12, R to the power of 4. Okay, have a look at example D. 5 here also you have to power 2. So 5 square m, 5 square m to the power of 4 times 2, n to the power of 3 times 2. So 5 square is 25. So m4 times 2 is 8. N to the power of 3 times 2 is 6. So example D. Do both for numerator and denominator. So 2, 5 times 4 and 2 times 4. So 2 to the power of 5 times 4 divided by 3 to the power of 2 times 4. So this is the final answer. Have a look at example F. So do the same thing. You have to multiply a 2 to the power of 4 and then x to the power of 3 times 4. Don't forget the coefficient also you must time with power 4. So 3 also to the power of 4 by 7 times 4. So 2 to the power of 4 is 16. 3 to the power of 4 is 81. X to the power of 4 times 3 is 12. 7 times 4 is 28. So this is the final answer. F. Okay, G. Only the numerator have bracket. So just solve for the numerator here. So the denominator here remain unchanged. So 3 cube equals to 27. M 3 times 2 equals to 6. 3 times 3 equals to 9. Then 27 divided by 6, you'll get 9 over 2. You simplify this, you divide by 3. So 27 divided by 3, 9. 6 divided by 3 is 2. That's why here 9 over 2. And since this is division, so 6 minus 3, 9 minus 1. So this is the final answer. So for H, I have bracket here, here also I have bracket, but the denominator will remain unchanged. So 2 to the power of 4, x cubed to the power of 4, y to the power of 4 to the power of 4. So here, then 2 for this second bracket, 3 cubed, x 1 times 3, y 2 times 3. So solve these two first. 2 to the power of 4 is 16. X to the power of 12. Y to the power of 16 times 27 here is 3 cubed here. X 1 over 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. The denominator remains unchanged. And the coefficient do in the bracket. 16 times 27 divided by 36. You can use your calculator and then you will get the answer 12. X here 12. Since this is multiplication, so plus 3. This is division, so minus 10. So that's why 12 plus 3 minus 10 is equals to 5. For y, 16 plus 6 minus 12. So 16 plus 6 minus 12 is equals to 10. So this is the final answer. So this is your homework. I show you so many examples. So I hope you understand and you can do your homework mind test 1.2e. That's all from now. Thank you and see you in the next video.